Miami Marlins by Kelley. Contents: Go Marlins. 4. Who are the Marlins? 7. Where they came from? 8. Who they play? 11. Where they play? 12. The baseball field? 14. Big days? 16. Tough days? 18. Meet the fans? 21. Heroes then? 22. Heroes now? 25. Gearing up? 26. Team stats? 28. Glossary? 30. To learn more, find out more. 31. Index? 32. Go Marlins. Talk about fast starts. The Miami Marlins were only 4 years old when they won their first World Series in 1997. They won again in 2003, but have struggled since then. Today's Marlins have a new owner with a championship past. Derek Jeter won 4 series and had 3,465 hits with the New York Yankees. As the Marlins owner, Jeter is trying to make the team winners again. Let's meet this great young ball club. Superstar Derek Jeter has left the field but stayed in baseball. He now runs the Marlins. Who are the Marlins? The Marlins play in the National League NL. That group is part of Major League Baseball MLB. MLB also includes the American League AL. There are 30 teams of MLB. The winner of the NL plays the winner of the AL in the World Series. The Marlins made it to World Series not long after they began playing. Recent seasons have been disappointing. Miami fans want to go back to the top. Outfielder Brian Anderson could be a star for the Marlins. Where they came from. Baseball has a long history in Florida. Teams have gone there for spring training since the 1910s. No team called Florida home in the regular season. Until the Marlins, they joined the NL as an expansion team in 1993. Thanks to some great young players, they were World Series champs in 1997. That was the fastest from any new team had become the champions. They were called the Florida Marlins until 2012. Hanley Ramirez was the top NL rookie in 2006 and later made 3 All-Star games with the Marlins. Who they play. The Marlins play in the NL East Division. The other teams in the NL East are the Atlanta Braves, the New York Mets, the Philadelphia Phillies, and the Washington Nationals. The Marlins play more games against their division rivals than against other teams, and all the Marlins play 162 games each season. The Marlins play more games against the third division rivals than against other teams. In all, the Marlins play 162 games each season. They play 81 games at home and 81 on the road. Infielder Starlin Castro could help the Marlins go back to the top. Where they play. Marlins Park opened for the 2012 season. It is the third smallest stadium in MLB, with room for just over 37,000 fans inside. Summer thunderstorms happen often in Miami, so when it rains, the stadium's roof can close over the fans. In center field, the stadium put up a huge, colorful sculpture. It lit up and moved when the Marlins player hit a home run. Astros artist Red Grooms designed the Marlins outfield sculpture. It features 7 scenes from Florida. The baseball field. Foul line. Second base. Outfield. Foul line. Third base. Infield. Pitcher's mound. Coach's box. First base. Home plate. Dugout. On deck circle. Big days. The Marlins don't have a long history. They have had some great moments, though there are a few of them. In 1997, the Marlins surprised many by winning the World Series in only their fifth season. They, they beat the Cleveland Indians in a seven-game thriller. Game 7 went to 11 innings. 2003 Florida fans watched another championship team in 2003, led by ace pitcher Josh Beckett. The Marlins won another World Series. This time, they beat the mighty New York Yankees. The Marlins danced on the field after winning the 1997 World Series. 2017, Ichiro Suzuki played briefly for the Marlins. He left a mark. On August 1st, he got his 3,054th hit. That gave him the all-time record for the player born outside the United States. Suzuki was the star in his native Japan before coming to MLB. Tough days. Like every team, the Marlins have had some not-so-great days, too. Here are a few their fans might not want to recall. 1998 won a turnaround in the wrong direction. A year after winning the World Series, the Marlins set a team record with 108 losers. The team had let many of its top players leave after winning the title. 2018, the Marlins season started out the wrong way. The loss to the Phillies 21 was the worst Marlins loss ever. Pitcher Dylan Peters gave up 2 grand slams. 2018, Miami fans hope Derek Jeter will turn things around. In the meantime, they stayed away. The Marlins had the lowest advantage attendance of any team this season. Dylan Peters was taken out of his 2018 game after 2 grand slams. Meet the fans. Marlins fans have had a tough road in recent years. The last time the room had a winning record was in 2009. The future looks bright, though new owner Derek Jeter has big plans. He wants to put a great young team together. In the meantime, fans can enjoy cheering with Billy the Marlin, the team's mascot. Billy the Marlin's name was inspired by forever New York Yankees player and manager Billy Marlin. Heroes then. Louis Cattistro started for the Marlins for 10 seasons. He is the team's all-time leader in games, runs, and hits. Slugger Gray Sheffield was the Marlin for 5 seasons. He helped them win the 1997 World Series. Pitcher Josh Johnson is the team career leader to earn run advantage ERA. He led the NL in that start in 2010. Graciano Stanton had one of the best seasons ever in 2017. He was the NL MVP in the 59 home runs. Unfortunately, he was traded to the Yankees. Willis Castillo led the NL in stolen bases in 2000 and 2002. Heroes now. Catcher JT Realmuto is one of the top players on a young Marlins team. He's a .300 hitter and a solid defensive catcher. Second baseman Starlin Castro joined the team in 2018. He could be an all-star with his all-time talents. Jose Urena could become a key starting pitcher for Miami. JT Realmuto made his first All-Star team in 2018. Gearing up. Baseball players wear team uniforms. On defense, they wear leather gloves to catch the ball. As batters, they wear hard helmets. This protects them from pitches. Batter hits Batters hit the ball with long wood bats. Each player chooses his own size of bat. Catchers have the toughest job. They wear a lot of protection. The baseball. The outside of the Major League Baseball is made from cow leather. Two leather pieces shaped like eights are stitched together. There are 108 stitches of red thread. These stitches help players grip the ball. Inside the ball has a small center of cork and rubber. Hundreds of feet of yarn are tightly wound around this center. Catcher's mask and helmet, chest protector, wrist bands, catcher's mitt, catcher's gear. Team stats. Here are some of the all-time career records for the Miami Marlins. All of these stats are through the 2018 regular season. Home runs, Garrito Stanton, 267, Dan Aguila, 154, strikeouts, Ricky Nagaseko, 1001, Josh Johnson, 832, batting advantage, Miguel Cabrera, .313, D. Gordon, 3.309, stolen bases, Luis Castillo, 281, Henry Ramirez, 230, wins, Ricky Nescalo, 81, Dontre Wills, 68, saves, Rob Nen, 109, Antonio Alvacica, 102. Gasolio Stanton thrilled Marlins fans with long homers. RBI, Garrido Stanton, 672, Mike Lawwell, 578. Glossary. Attendance. A measure of how many people are at a sporting event. Closer. A pitcher who comes in to finish a game that his team wins. Earned run advantage. A measure of how many earned runs a pitcher allows per 9 innings. Expansion. When something gets larger. Grand slams. Home runs that happen when the bases are loaded. Native. Describing where a person was born. Rivals. Two people or groups competing for the same thing. World Series. The championship of Major League Baseball played between the winners of the AL and NL. Find out more in the library. Green, Tim, and Derek Jeter Baseball, Genius New York Jeter Publishing, 2018. Jacobs, Greg, The Everything Kids Baseball Book, 10th edition, Avalon and A. Adams Media, 2016. Sports Illustrated Kids Editors, The Big Book of Who, Baseball, New York, and Why Sports Illustrated Kids, 2017. On the web. Visit our website for links about the Miami Marlins. charleswood.com/links. Index. Anderson Brian, 7. Atlanta Braves, 11. Bucket Josh, 16. Billy the Marlin, 21. Castillo Lewis, 22-28. Castro Starlin, 11-25. Cleveland Indians, 16. Florida Marlins, 8. Gear, 26. Grooms Red, 12. Japan, 17. Jeter Derek, 4. 19-21. Johnson Josh, 22. Marlins Park, 12. National League, 7. 11-22. New York Mets, 11. New York Yankees, 4. 16-22. Peters Dillon, 19. Philadelphia Phillies, 11-18. Ramirez Henry, 8. Romeo GT, 25. Sheffield Gray, 22. Gary, 22. Stanton Garcia, 22-28. Spring Training, 8. Suzuki Ichiro, 17. Arena Jose, 25. Washington Nationals, 11. World Series, 4, 7, 8, 16.